Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Sullivan here, and I am excited to present you with a book that I love to read because it is very silly. This story is about a little chicken who just gets too excited at bedtime and she has a lot to say. This is Interrupting Chicken by David Ezra Stein. You can see on the cover there's a daddy chicken and a little baby chicken, and she's saying, "This book is called Interrupting Chicken, right, Papa?" And he says, "Yes. Now please don't interrupt the story." But we can tell by the title, Interrupting Chicken, she's going to interrupt a lot. Let's go ahead. On the inside, we have some images of a living room. You can see we're at the chicken's house. It was bedtime for the little red chicken. "Okay, my little chicken," said Papa, "are you ready to go to sleep?" "Yes, Papa, but you forgot something." "What's that?" asked Papa. "A bedtime story." Look at Chicken, she's jumping into Papa's arms, and he's carrying her into bed. "All right," said Papa. "I'll read one of your favorites, and of course you are not going to interrupt the story tonight, are you?" "Oh no, Papa, I'll be good." Look at his face, he knows what's going to happen. All right, he's going to read the story Hansel and Gretel. This is made to look like a book inside of the book because this is the book that Papa is reading to Chicken right now. Hansel and Gretel were very hungry. Deep in the woods, they found a house made of candy. Nibble, nibble, nibble. They began to eat the house until the old woman who lived there came out and said, "What lovely children! Why don't you come inside?" They were just about to follow her when out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't go in, she's a witch." So Hansel and Gretel didn't. The end. Look at, and Chicken is jumping into the story and saving the characters from being eaten by an evil witch. But with her version, now the story is over. "Chicken." "Yes, Papa?" "You interrupted the story. Try not to get so involved." "I'm sorry, Papa, but she really was a witch." "Well, you're supposed to be relaxing so you can fall asleep. Let's try another story." "I'll be good." Now they're going to read Little Red Riding Hood. Here's another book inside of the book. This is the second bedtime story Papa's going to try to read. "Take this basket of goodies to Grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood's mother, "but don't stray far from the path. The woods are full of danger." Red Riding Hood skipped along through the deep woods. By and by, she met a wolf who wished her good morning. She was about to answer him when... And we know in the Little Red Riding Hood, she has some trouble with the wolf. But she was about to answer the wolf when out jumped the little red chicken, and she said, "Don't talk to strangers." So Little Red Riding Hood didn't. The end. That's not how the story is supposed to go, but look at Chicken is so excited she's interrupted the story again. "Chicken." "Yes, Papa?" "You did it again. You interrupted 2 stories, and you're not even sleepy." "I know, Papa, I'm sorry, but he was a mean old wolf." "Yes, now get back into bed." "Okay, Papa, let's try one more little story, and I'll be good." Look at, she doesn't seem tired at all, does she? Now she's standing up on the bed. Now they're going to read Chicken Little. This is the third book inside of the book. This is the third book Pop is going to read for a bedtime story. Chicken Little was hit on the head by an acorn. "The sky is falling," she thought. She was about to run off and warn Goosey Lucy, Ducky Lucky, Henny Penny, and everyone on the farm that the sky was falling when... What do you think is going to happen? I think I know. Out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't panic, it was just an acorn." So Chicken Little didn't. The end. Look at that. And Chicken is jumping into the pictures and warning everyone it was just an acorn, the sky is not falling. And so then the story ends right there on page 2. Chicken! Yes, Papa, you did it again. Look at Papa. He cannot believe it. His glasses are falling off his face. He is so tired of this interrupting. Oh, Papa, I couldn't let that little chicken get upset over an acorn. Please read one more story. I promise I'll fall asleep. But Chicken, said Papa, we are out of stories. Oh no, Papa, I can't go to sleep without a story. Look at, he's cuddling her now. She does not look sleepy one bit. Said Papa, yawning. Why don't you tell me a story? Me? Tell a story? Said the little red chicken. Okay, Papa, here we go. And look, now Papa's climbing into the bed and little chicken is up and about and she is looking enthusiastic. She doesn't look ready for bed at all. This is the book she is going to read. Bedtime for Papa by Chicken. Once there was a little red chicken who put her papa to bed. She read him 100 stories. She even gave him warm milk, but nothing worked. He stayed wide awake all Papa? Look, she's reading her story, and look what Papa is doing. He fell right to sleep. Good night, Papa. So she put her book down and climbs right into bed next to her Papa. And now we have Papa and little chicken snuggling together for bedtime. If you think about some of the stories that you like to read, how can you change it by having a little red chicken interrupting it every time? I bet you can think of a lot of fun stories that you can change just by taking out one detail. She's changing up all the stories by saying, but then I told them this and then the story was over. You can decide how that might change some of the stories you love. You can do it with a discussion or some writing or with some drawing, and you can have a lot of fun with that. Thanks so much for reading with me. I'll see you guys another time.